Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Today, we're exploring one of Southeast Asia's youngest and most fascinating countries, Timor Leste.
You might have heard of Indonesia, Malaysia, or the Philippines. But what about Timor Leste? Where is it? How did it become independent? And what makes this small nation so unique in the region?
Stay tuned because in this video, we'll uncover the insight and history, economic challenges, social and political issues, and last but not least, the efforts and future outlook of Timor Leste, all in just a few minutes.
But before we hop into the topic, we're going to introduce ourselves. Leading our team is our group leader Daisy Jimmy, who has guided us through this project. Next, myself, Iza Atira as the second member, followed by our third member, Ahmad Fikri Fazil, and our fourth member, Muhammad Haikal. Alright, let's jump right in. First, looking at the historical background, Timor-Leste was a Portuguese colony from the 16th century until 1975. Shortly after declaring independence, the country was invaded and occupied by Indonesia from 1975 to 1999. In that period, through a United Nations-led referendum, the people of Timor-Leste voted for independence. Finally, in 2002, Timor-Leste became a fully independent nation. Next, the political system. Timor-Leste practices a semi-presidential democratic republic. This means the president acts as the head of state while the prime minister serves as the head of government. The country has a unicameral parliament and various political interests. Recently, Timor-Leste has made a great progress in joining the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN. In fact, it has already been accepted in principle as the 11th member of ASEAN, showing the region's support for its growth and cooperation with other Southeast Asian countries. Moving to its economic overview, the economy depends heavily on oil and gas revenues, which made up a large share of national income. Agriculture, especially coffee production, supports the majority of the population. However, the country still faces challenges such as poverty and unemployment. Lastly, the social and cultural aspects. Timor-Leste has a population around 1.3 million people, with most being young. The official languages are Tetum and Portuguese. Culturally, there is a strong Catholic influence mixed with Portuguese heritage and local traditions. Social issues still exist, particularly in education, healthcare, and rural development.
Timor-Leste faces several serious economic challenges that affect its people's daily lives. One of the main problems is unemployment, especially among young people. Many youths struggle to find stable jobs as the country's job market is still developing. This leads to frustration and limits opportunities for improving their standards of living. Another key challenge is over-reliance on oil and gas. Most of Timor-Leste's national income comes from oil and gas exports. While this has helped the government earn revenue, it also makes the economy very unstable. When oil prices drop, the country's income also falls, which affects spending on public services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Besides that, poverty remains a major issue, particularly in rural areas. Many families depend on subsistence farming, where they only grow enough food for themselves. Low agricultural productivity and limited job opportunities outside the oil sector make it difficult for people to earn a steady income. Infrastructure is also limited, with poor roads, lack of electricity in some areas, and weak access to clean water.
Timor Leste development continues to be impacted by particular social and political issues. Many rural areas have schools that still lack functional facilities and adequately trained teachers. As a result, students face tremendous barriers when trying to obtain a decent education. Regarding healthcare, the scarcity of hospitals and medical personnel means that even basic healthcare services remains inaccessible to rural villages. Gender inequality and underdevelopment of rural areas are also important issues. Women's access to education, employment, and leadership remains inadequate. Timor-Leste has been politically unstable since independence. Inadequate leadership and recurrent conflict minimize the potential of national cohesion and development.
Timor-Leste government play a crucial role in addressing its challenge in child survival and development. Timor-Leste also collaborates with the UN, which provide financial, technical, and coordination support for national effort. 1 in 24 children will not live to see their 5th birthday. Malnutrition, poor sanitation and hygiene, and limited maternal health facility slow down children growth. The solution that has been applied to this challenge is UN work with the Ministry of Health of Timor-Leste to train health workers to handle maternal and newborn health issues. UN also help improve data and decision making for better health services. Also, to raise health awareness, UN support the ministry in creating mother support group that share information and connect families to health services. Timor-Leste future outlook is focused on achieving a diversified, modern, and resilient economy by 2030. Key hope for Timor-Leste first is economic diversification. Timor-Leste hopes to grow its economy beyond oil and gas by developing sectors like agriculture, tourism, and small businesses. This will create more jobs and reduce poverty. The second one is ASEAN membership benefit. As a member of ASEAN, Timor-Leste can strengthen trade, attract investment, and gain support from other Southeast Asian countries to boost its growth and stability.